There's added importance at this year's Kremlin Cup in Moscow, with 3 of Wednesday's participants still dreaming of a place in next week's end-of-season finale in Singapore. US Open champion Flavia Pennetta, French Open runner-up Lucy Safarova, and former junior Australian Open champion Karolina Pliskova all looking to stay alive in the 5-woman race for the last 3 spots. Even though German Angelique Kerber withdrew from the tournament earlier this week due to a back injury, her place in Singapore could be confirmed should Pennetta or Safarova suffer second-round defeats. Second seed Safarova occupied 7th spot in the race for the finals ahead of her Moscow opener, where she met defending champion Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. The home player, still buoyant from her title success in Linz last week, raced out the blocks here with a break at the first time of asking. There was no let-up from the world number 31, dropping just 1 game in a dominant opening set.
What a shot here. Absolutely gorgeous, and Safarova applauds.
After falling 5-2 down in the second, Safarova's Singapore finals hopes were hanging by a thread. But the Czech finally sprung into life. The pair needed a tie-break to be separated as basic errors began to haunt the Russian.
So disgusted with herself with this completely missed drop shot, and gives a 4-set point.
That frustration led to a double fault, handing the set to Safarova. Pavlyuchenkova took a medical timeout at the start of the decider in a bid to overcome an apparent rib injury. And that break in play seemed to have the desired effect.
Well, the first serve was not good enough, and 3 break points here.
She broke the Safarova serve once more to close out the contest and seal her 3rd round berth. Pavlyuchenkova's title defence gathers pace. Kerber's finals place confirmed. Despite defeat, Safarova's spot in next week's showpiece could still be confirmed if Pennetta and Pliskova both lost in the Russian capital. 3rd seed Pennetta, handed a wild card at this tournament, got her campaign underway against local Daria Gavrilova. The 33-year-old is bidding to qualify for Singapore at the earliest opportunity, and with that in mind, she began in blistering fashion against Gavrilova. Pennetta dropping only 2 games as she raced through the first set.
Here it is, the first backhand down the line winner, and this one counts.
Gavrilova went the distance in her opening round victory over Elisa Cornet, but she showed few signs of fatigue early in the second. But Pennetta was soon back on top. A break of the Gavrilova serve putting her on course for victory. The straight sets win sees Pennetta join Kerber in Singapore in what will serve as the Italian's last tournament before she brings the curtain down on her 15-year professional career. For Pliskova to have any hope of reaching the end-of-season finals, she needed to secure a first-ever Kremlin Cup title. And the Czech would have at least fancied her chances in the second round against an opponent ranked over 100 places below her in Anastasia Sevastova. But the Latvian had other ideas, taking the opening set 6-3.
World number 134, stunning the 6th seed.
Pliskova regrouped in the second as she attempted to find a way past an increasingly stubborn Sevastova.
Nicely put away by Pliskova.
A tie-break was needed to settle the outcome of the set. Sevastova emerging victorious 12 points to 10, ending Pliskova's Singapore dream. So Kerber and Pennetta take 6th and 7th spot respectively in qualifying for Singapore. That leaves 2 women fighting for the final place. Safarova currently occupies 8th, but can be overtaken by 5th seed and world number 14 Carla Suarez Navarro, should she reach the Kremlin Cup showpiece. The Spaniard is in quarter-final action on Thursday against Russian teenager Daria Kasatkina, and Pavlyuchenkova's title defence continues against world number 66 Margarita Gasparian.